Welcome back to the show, everybody. We're on Triple G.O.D here with you. Yo, it's time to talk about Street Fighter 5 because, still on that catch-up spectacular tip. So, been a lot of new costumes out for Street Fighter 5, some things you probably need to know about, some math we need to really go through, which is really important. So, let's not even, do the thing we usually do. Let's just get straight to this work. Yo, girl. My girl. Let's get up in there. Super duper duper motherfucking magic box. Where you at, baby? The flick of the wrist, baby. Make magic appear. Look. We gonna do what we always do when we take a look at this stuff. We got a whole bunch of videos straight from over there from the Street Fighter Twitter. We're gonna take a look at to know what your current costume options are, because we are in the middle of a new joint, which I am really excited about for reasons we will get into. But we gonna cover everything so that you know what's really good, that you know what's up, and because a lot of this stuff we've already previously talked about too. So don't worry about that. So give me a second. We gotta make sure everything is all good. Let me that. Alright, so if y'all ready, I am so ready to get to this work. Ooh, wow. Ooh, we just hopping right into it. I get no intro. I get nothing. No, go back to a black screen. You know what? No. Let's try this again. Let's get your girl and mine in the building. Super duper duper mama. That magic box, where you at, baby? The flick of the wrist. Go to the bone with the flick of the wrist. Slide back in the front. Free throws. Look. Let's take a look at some costumes for this video game, alright? So with all of that being said, now activating a moment with Street Fighter 5. That's EXE.
Pleased to meet you.
Look at our girl Sakura all grown up in this party dress right now. What I remember.
Go on.
Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry about the half burp. Yeah, this costume is $3.99 if I'm not mistaken. This costume is nice and out. We're gonna actually take a look at how the different ways at this juncture how you can get this costume other than buying it separately. But we'll get to that. I'm like, I really want to get back into Street Fighter 5 and really play this character because from what I see, she's a really dynamic character, and I really appreciate that. So it is what it is. Where we at now?
Your words are not needed.
Two event battles ago, we got the boy Shade from Cyberbots, which is a perfect joint for the guy. I love it. So I love me some Cyberbots, which we are going to play. And trust me, how about I just give you a little spoiler alert? We are not quite done with Cyberbots as you might think. Destruction! I throw that uppercut. So yeah, man, that was work. That was work. Don't worry about that. Our next what I want to call this? I want to call this your alternate variable stage. So we got Suzaku Castle at night, you know what I'm saying, which is similar to the Street Fighter Alpha 2 Australia stage, which is an alternate version of Suzaku Castle. I think it's what, $2, I think? Yeah. Oh, yeah, $2 or 40K fight money if you're trying to get in on that. Which is, this stuff is not included in the current bundles for all the stages for seasons 1 through 3. So there's that too. All right, what we got next? Oh, let's see what's going on. What's going on, Janine? What's going on, baby? I know we got more to go. I know we do. It just stopped right here. It's kind of strange, which it's not supposed to do. So let me take a look at what's going on. Let me get rid of this real quick. Okay. If you could play this, please. Ooh, that's how you start the fight and finish it quickly. Yep, everybody's favorite thicker Miss Laura Matsuda has a new swimsuit costume. Apologies. Oh, you can't see that. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, well, we go. let's try this again, because I'm like, we're just having all sorts of technical difficulties this morning. Let me see, because it shouldn't be that small. You know what? That's fine the way it is. Let's try that again.
Boom! That's how
This how you start the fight and finish it quickly. Yeah, as I was saying, this is Laura's new beach costume, you know what I'm saying? Miss Stickum. Oh god, that girl like that. You forgive me on that. Don't. I don't care. I'm like, yo, you can get this joint right here. I think this another $4 joint too. Like this another $4. Yeah, this another $4 joint too. I'm like, if anybody needs a new costume, it is Laura and all that stuff she got hanging out right there.
I am not very far.
Right now, yeah, it's still going on. Yeah, right now in Fighting Chance, you get the throwback Dawson costume. You know what I'm saying? I know somebody should be happy about that. So yeah, that's still going on. So man, go get your gambling shoes on, because it's time to go to work. And when I told y'all we wasn't done with Cyberbots, Monat is the call that I'm slowly getting used to. Her aura being the Super 8, you know what I'm saying? She is getting the Devilock costume, which I would have thought, which I'd have paid. I would have bet money that it would have been Karn that would have got this costume, but I ain't gonna hate this. Dance on. Okay. Oh. Just like that. So we are in we are in the second session for this Devilock costume. So we're gonna go ahead and get rid of that. Thank you so much, Super Duper Motherfucker Mad the Boxing Internet to you. You know, it is what it is. Things happen, you know what I'm saying? You know, you just gotta roll with it, you know what I mean? You just gotta roll with it. So let me quickly get this set up, you know what I'm saying? Get it. Ooh, that's not okay. Let me make sure that we all good. Okay, we all good now. So what are we gonna do at this time? We're gonna take you live over the Capcom community, and we are going to take a look at everything you just seen and give you a sneak peek at what's coming next for Street Fighter V. So with all of that being said, come on, let's get up in here. Google motherfucking Chrome, where you at, baby? Google motherfucking Chrome, baby. I'm up in your top right corner. Oh no. Okay, after you press the button. Live television. Don't fresh your heads about it. Look. So, cool new stage and hot new costume coming to Street Fighter V Arcade Edition. Let me take a look at something real quick here. How in the way am I? Let's just scroll down a little bit. I'm just taking a look. No, ignore. We've seen most of this stuff anyway. This ain't spoilers. Let me see. How in the way? Okay, I'm not in the way as I thought. Okay, so we should be alright. We should be okay. Let me see. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna move me over there. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move me over there to the cut. So that's what we gonna do. So let's get back to work. Cool new stage and hot new costume coming to Street Fighter V Arcade Edition. Stuff we've already seen. Summer's here because it's after June the 21st, which shows you how behind I am, and a whole bunch of stuff coming to Street Fighter V and things like that, extra battle, blah, 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 blah. We talked about this. Is that, yeah, Suzaku Castle, $2. Thickums Laura, $3.99. Just letting you know what it is that I'll read this blurb. Summer is almost here. Well, summer here, fools, and Laura here ready to hit the beach with all that thickness. Just thick, thick with 3 C's. What it is? Her new swimsuit costume, including stunner shades. The stunner shades on. I'm like, I need an alternate costume. Somebody got the Dwayne Waynes on. I was literally, like a couple of months ago, really shopping around like for the E3 trip for some Dwayne Waynes. Like real talk, I was trying to get me some Dwayne Waynes to go with my pineapple shirt. Real talk. That you can buy. You could have bought this starting June the 25th, 2 days before the day of the best guy for $4. Fighting Chance. You can get this costume. Took me 2 10 pulls. I am so happy I played Street Fighter V when it was vanilla and you can still get all that fight money, but you can still get fight money and just, we're not going to talk about that. But yeah, you can get this costume, but Good luck. I'm like, the thing is that I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna say this. In some extra math that I didn't plan on, is that I think most people figured it out. Is that you just play them repeat battle for all them tokens, and then like because you pay what? Because it's 4,500 for a 10 span. If you because I forget, yeah, because it's 250 fight money to fight that battle to get a premium to get a ticket. So yeah, 2,500 for a 10 pool. Not that bad. You know what I'm saying? Minacha's extra battle. Princess Devilot Defest Satan the Ninth. Put a full name in there. Don't stunt. In case in case the Got Shade costume wasn't enough, we've got even more Cyberbots coming to Street Fighter V Arcade Edition. Monotis now, as she donned the new Princess Devilot Defest Satan the Ninth. Please put her full name in there. Inspired by the character from Cyberbots Full Metal Madness. In addition to a World New Guard, Magana Crystal Ball also gets an ASO by turning into the Super 8. Devilot Defest Satan the Ninth octopus-shaped robot that can be controlled by the real Queen of Evil herself. Monarch can transform into Devilot Prince. Okay, that's backwards. Monarch can transform into Princess Devilot Defest Satan the Ninth as this new costume and the company soundtrack appear in extra battle mode from July 5th to August the 2nd. We already in week 2 and you still got plenty of time to get that BGM. Something I am happy about because, you know what I'm saying, some Onimusha Dawn of Dreams, which is a game not appreciated by everybody, but that kind of depends on what version you play. But you know, that's a video. We won't even do that here. Look, the Ibuki's extra battle costume is a Akane Yagyu from the aforementioned game Onimusha Dawn of Dreams. Or shit Onimusha if you get down like that. Not to be undone, Ibuki can channel her own inner warrior when she equips this Akane Yagyu costume inspired by the Onimusha series. Why they don't refer to it as Onimusha Dawn of Dreams from the game she's from, I don't know, but it is what it is. Akane is the granddaughter of the main protagonist of Onimusha 2, which is Jubei Yagyu, just, you know, more lore, and is a highly skilled warrior who always fights for her clan's honor. Ibuki must represent this costume well, as she has a lot lived up to and to fight for when she enters the battle dressed as Akane. So, spoiler alert, internet. The costume code for this is that Ibuki will have an eye patch on. If someone cares. If someone did their homework and actually cares about making sure that this is proper, she'll have an eye patch on. Just putting it out there. Akane's Onimusha Dawn of Dream inspired costume for Ibuki will arrive in Street Fighter V Extra Battle Mode from August 2nd to August 30th. Please keep that in mind. And because it's another update, we got new costume bundles and stuff. This stuff has been out for a while, but there is some math we need to speak about. Now, I'm going to say this first so I don't have to say it later, right? In the instance of Street Fighter V Arcade Edition, propping itself up as a free-to-play video game, kinda, sorta, where you spend a little money if you are invested in a single character and you want all their costumes, most of this stuff is a deal. But if you like me and you gotta catch them all like Pokemans, that sometimes this stuff don't actually mathematically work, and in one of these mystical examples, this kinda sorta not mathematically works. When we talk about this custom bundle right here, the second costume bundle, which has Karen's Ingrid costume and all of the other battle outfits that you could have won from the extra battle mode. Beautiful Rashid Beautiful Joe joint, Chun-Li Junli Milliam costume, Nash's Captain Commando, the Nameless Super Soldier from Forgotten World for Guile, Fiona from Haunting Ground for Cammy, and you got all of that extra stuff. Here's the thing. I was getting ready to buy the original when it was the Resident Evil bundle, which had the G.O.D. and Wesker costume. That bundle was $7.99, and the characters are still $4 a piece for each one of those costumes. That has disappeared and has been replaced with this costume bundle. Now, if you are somebody who hasn't been playing the game or keeping up with it for as long as most people have, you might have missed a lot of these costumes. But the thing is that some of these extra battles have been in rotation twice, and I think I think June has been in rotation twice since she was originally featured, and I think the same was for Beautiful Joe Rashid too. So a lot of people who have invested time in the game, who actually invested to extra battle, should have the majority of these costumes. It's hard for me to look at you and tell you that, yeah, you want 9 costumes for $14 when there was a bundle for 3 separate costumes for $7 when each one of those characters individually cost $4, and the same for the Ingrid costume, which you have to purchase. So here's my suggestion: probably before it get time for Capcom Cup, the majority of all of this stuff will be on sale. So if you don't need to have it, just wait till around then, because it's gonna be like, cause every year it's that always that one final push sale before stuff start going down and disappearing, which I think is going to be different now. But then also a lot of stuff you have to factor in about what will get announced at Evo and things like that. So if you looking at any of this stuff and you are not invested in a single character in this game and you just want all this stuff, sit back, relax and chill, and let it play out. I cannot sit up here and tell you that $15 for 9 costumes, which in a normal instance for somebody just jumping into the game and all this stuff look dope to you, that's one thing. But for somebody who's been playing the game as long as I have and missed out on buying the Resident Evil, because it's like I looked up one day, the Resident Evil bundle was up there just like the Darkstalkers went, and then it disappeared. For the record, while the Darkstalkers bundle was on my mind, you can still get that Capcom or Costume Bundle 1. That's more than worth it, because not only does it have all the Darkstalker costumes, but it also has all the Devil May Cry costumes. So the price point for it, especially if it ultimately go on sale for that Capcom Cup push, will be worth it, especially if the discount is right and you're trying to collect those. That's gonna be legit. I would not purchase this costume bundle for under $7, because that's how much the Resident Evil bundle was $8. So if it's like $8-9 and you getting the 4 costumes that actually matter, which are the 3 Resident Evil costumes and Karin's Ingrid costume, then yeah, the math is there. But other than that, when it comes to these other costume bundles we are immediately looking at, it's kind of the same thing. Is that a lot of this stuff is stuff you already have, and it's like, and the thing is that if you are invested, because see, that's the weird thing about these bundles, is that these bundles are created for people who are invested in a certain character, and not people who trying to get all the costumes, which are better found in bundles separately, which usually go on off sale every couple of weeks. So it's kind of that. And speaking of, we got some more down here that we need to take a look at. Is that is that her second outfit? Is that, hold up, let me see, hold up, because let me see here, let me see, give me a second, let me try to pull that up. Let me see if I can pull up that bundle for Laura. Let me see if I can pull up that bundle for Laura. Let me see. Okay, Janine, calm down, girl. It's okay. I'm not trying to push you to your limits. I'm not trying to be a bad guy here. Let me see what I can find. Sorry for scratching my ear. Please forgive me. What in the hell? Wow, that's kind of weird. Okay, here we go. I found it. Alright, let's load it up. Yo, I'm in the building right here. So, let's see what's in here. Ooh, okay. Alright, so this Laura bundle that just came out also includes the new joint. So for $12, you get her story costume, the battle costume, both her summer costumes, even the one we just took a look at, the holiday joint, the holiday joint right there, and the sports costume and the Gloria costume, colors 3-10. So yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad given, because I was just wondering if whether or not it actually included that costume, and it does. Let me see, we got the Ken joint. I know what those are. You know what I'm saying? The Monster Hunter costume plus all the extra stuff and all of the Capcom Pro Tour stuff. So yeah. So again, if you are invested in one singular character and you haven't got all the costumes and bought them individually by now. Because that's the thing, is that a lot of these costume bundles are not made for people who have been playing this game since day numero uno, or I should say people who didn't start playing this until Arcade Edition existed. So that's a thing too. So that's also what it is that these costume bundles were not created equally and are not for everybody. The majority of these costume bundles are not worth it. Is that what you want to do? Is that if because this is just me coming from somebody who's trying to sit up here and collect them all. Is that if you want this stuff, buy them in the costume bundles where you get everybody's stuff, because ultimately you will save a lot more money than picking here, picking there. But that's just me, and I can sit up here and wait for those bundles to go on sale because it's easier for me because I want all the costumes. And even given that I am really invested into this game in this way because I want to collect them all, you can't never have them all because there are the Volcanic Edition exclusive costumes and all the special costumes you can only get if you win Capcom Cup, or those weird tournaments that happened 3 or 4 years ago in the game's early lifespan that you will never be able to get your hands on. Unless at the end of this game's life cycle, as we get into Street Fighter 6, they offer all those costumes up. Which I think is a fair thing, that ultimately that's what I'm looking for. That when we get to the end of this game's lifespan, unlike other games that I can mention, that you offer all of these things up for people who want to have just a complete swap and set of everything. Because when we get to this game, the end of this game's life cycle, that one or two things is going to happen. Either this is going to get dropped and the next generation is going to open with a Street Fighter 6, or we're going to have the Ultra Street Fighter 4 thing that happened where while you waiting on Street Fighter 5 or whatever, you can still play this game on a newer gen platform or whatever. But you know, that just is what it is, and it's going to be what it's going to be. But yeah, just so I can say this one more time, just for the hood, so we can get up out of here. If you are invested in a single character and you want everything that because it's like the thing is that I do appreciate about these bundles, that as of when these bundles came out, every costume that a character has had that you could majorly go buy, that's not those special costumes or not those Red Bull costumes, because I remember how much money I spent on Red Bull, bruh. Like, I was able to catch a couple sales like, yo, you can get 3 for $5. Yeah, let me get all these Street Fighter cans, dog, down in the market. That was a mistake. I know this now. But at least you got them. And it's like, it don't seem that they releasing them. Is that the Red Bull or the Red Bull costumes for like the B-boy and the B-girl, I don't know if they're going to release those specially, because those are only Japanese costumes. It's just weird. Is that maybe I should have got in on Street Fighter at that point where, and I'm gonna sell the game where they had a straight, and I mean they had like a list of like you can hack into your profile and give yourself every costume in the game. Like you could literally give yourself every costume in the game, including ones you know you ain't supposed to have your hands on, but mod is taking care of that too. So you know, it's like ultimately at the end of the day, if you trying to like see everything this game has to offer as far as costumes and stuff like that, and all the other stuff that you can do, PC version probably gonna be your best bet. But I'm glad we took a moment to sit up here and talk about this, because these are the things that as a consumer you need to be aware of. And I'm glad I could help you do that. And with all of that being said, we need to get back over to me so I can get you out of here. Something like that. So I'm going to minimize this. I'm going to press that button and I'm going to do this. Yo. So, oh boy, man, I'm tired. I got a lot to do today. This is going to be a long Saturday. This is going to be a long Saturday. We still got to hook up that washing machine and things like that. We got a lot to do around here. We got a lot to do trying to get some stuff cleared, man, because trying to get out, me and the missus trying to get the basics together. So, you know what I'm saying? We got a lot of work to do with that. So, it's not actually visually related to what we do here, but it's some importance, and we'll explain that later. But look, we have got plenty of more show for you, so please sit back, relax, and stay tuned. Of course, again, just to remind you, double it up. I am the one and the only, the triple the G.O.D, aka Mr. CRAKCOCAINE, hashtag entertainment's #1 dope man, and hashtag the baddest monster in existence. These wonderful folks, that Squish Murder and the squad holding down the congregation. Bessie, Janine, Magdalene, the ones, the twos, the threes, and the fours. Throw them dubs up, we stay winning, never losing round here. Look, you, talking directly to you. And also you, and 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 you. Get that circle. Y'all get together. Spread the word. Tell them, and they. Uncle Triple's holding it down live. Right here on Team GRF TV. Bang, bang, pow. Just like that. We got plenty of more show on this Catch Up Spectacular. Because I got to get caught up and I'm going to find my way back to what it needs to. So, expecting drops to drop when they drop, you. Feel me? Bars. Get my beard together. Straighten it out, man. Straighten it out. I got to go. Get my stuff together. Need a hot oil treatment. It's been like a month since I did one. Yes, Uncle Triple does hot oil treatments. I'm like, I love this beard. I take care of this beard like I'm supposed to. You get a beard, it's a responsibility. You gotta hold that ish down. You feel me? But look, like I said, we've got more show for you right after these commercial messages. Ooh, baby, feel good. Yeah, another episode of A Moment of Street Fighter in the books. Y'all come back now, you hear? Because more show for you right after these commercial messages.